What's up, LNC Fam? Welcome back to another video. The search continues for a Porsche Carrera for one of our subscribers, and we actually came across this 2012 Porsche Carrera. It's a black on black, it's a clean title, nice front end collision, pretty basic, you know, bumper, front body panel probably, fender, hood, headlight, radiator seems to be okay. Very nice car, low miles, only 33,000 miles, and it's clean title. Runs and drives, insurance is a seller. So live auction starts right now. Hopefully it's not gonna go too crazy. My max bid around 35 for this car because it's a clean title. So wish me luck. Live auction starts right now. Woohoo! Looks like we got ourselves a new build. 33,500. We got a deal. A little less than what I expected because my max bid was 35 and we got it for 33.5. I'm excited, so let's go see exactly what we got. Right now I want to pull the Porsche around the back. We're gonna do a quick little rinse so the car looks a lot better, and then we'll start taking everything apart because the car looks filthy right now. And then I gotta start taking everything apart, assess the damage, and start ordering new parts. Let the fun begin. Let's do this. And the battery. Go get a jumper. Nice. Starts like a champ. Just got the Porsche around the back. I'm gonna wash it real quick. I'm gonna try to not too wet the front end too much, just focus on the back end and the sides. Give it a quick wash and then we'll put it inside the shop and start taking everything apart. Got the Porsche inside of the shop, so now we can start working on it. Man, it's so hot outside. But the Porsche cleaned up pretty good, not too shabby, and then once we're finished, we'll do 3 steps polish, and it should look really clean and nice. I already got my quick jacks underneath, so we'll lift up the car and start taking the front end apart. Once again, big shout out to Quick Jacks for saving my day. So now we could work all the way around. All their information down in the description. Highly recommend. Check them out. So now we could start taking everything apart, assess the damage, and start ordering all the new parts. So right now we're gonna start off by removing the hood first. I got it. Fix it. No problem. Next I'm gonna remove this headlight. Seems like it's in good condition, didn't break. And then to remove the headlight, you gotta have this special tool. And there's supposed to be a little click. Boom. And it's removed. Okay, next we're gonna start removing the bumper. Check this out, see? End up going underneath the truck. Still got the old exhaust. And the old computers are here. I just don't know if they're good. No rust. We'll put this on the side for now. Pull this out. Just removed the bumper and pretty much just bounced off this reinforcement and went into this section of the car, the right side. So I got a new upper plate coming, new front panel, and then this right side inner structural piece as well. The rest is good. So right now I'm gonna pull this fender and check the rest of the car, make sure everything is good. But so far it looks good to me. Very nice damage, not too much and not too little. Just removed the fender, everything is free up here, and honestly, not bad at all. Very happy with the damage, easy fix. For me, not for everybody, but for me, shouldn't be that difficult. So we're gonna get a new front body panel, new upper piece, and then side structural piece. Radiator condenser is good. Gotta get a new rebar. And everything up here is good as well, because this piece gets replaced right here, and then the other piece gets replaced over there, and then the front. And that's it. So next we're gonna move on to the interior. I gotta remove the airbags and then the seat belts. Seat belts are locked, both of them. And then we're gonna do a color change on the seat belts as well. So I gotta pull the rear seat belts and the front ones. And we're gonna send them out to L&D once again. This is where I send all my stuff. And they'll rebuild the seat belts and they'll change the color. So should be fun. And who could guess the color? What do you think would look good on this one? Because this is gonna be all blacked out. And then something bright for the seat belts, I'm thinking. So drop a comment, which color should we go with? So for now, let's jump inside of the car and start taking everything apart. And I'm gonna start off with the front airbag first. Hopefully the wire harness didn't melt. If it did, I gotta get a new one. Get a screwdriver, something small, and then there's a special hole, and then you push on it. There's supposed to be this clock spring kinda. Boom, and it comes up. And check this out. This is very nice. The wire harness didn't melt. Sometimes it'll melt from the airbag being so hot, but in our case it didn't. So let's remove this, and then we'll install a new airbag. I might have an airbag for this car too. Gotta check my stock. Boom. Then if you guys remember, that was probably like 3 years ago. I bought a Carrera GTS and we did a GT3 conversion on it, and then towards the end I ended up replacing the steering wheel with the airbag. We upgraded to a newer 0.2, and luckily I have the old steering wheel, so let's go look at it, and I think it's the same airbag. Let's go check. You see, this is a sport steering wheel. Should we try to upgrade it? Yep, it's the same one. Exactly the same seatbelt, airbag. Let's check the part numbers too. Couple numbers off, but I think it should be the same. So yeah, we got a steering wheel and an airbag. Okay, that's good. Yep, exactly the same. Perfect. Very, very nice. Should we put the steering wheel? What do you guys think? Is this one you guys like, or this one better? Drop a comment. Would love to hear your feedback. So next, let's remove the knee airbag as well while we're here, and then we'll move on to the seat belts. This is always fun. Best part of airbags is the knee. And I'm being sarcastic, guys. I'm being very sarcastic. Pain in the butt. How to break your back and neck by removing the airbags. One bolt is out, and this one is the difficult one. And then, as always, everything looks easy on video, but in real life, fortunately, guys, nothing is easy. This is what I'm talking about by breaking your neck. It's removed. Woo! Broke a sweat though. Just noticed this turn signal is broken too. I'm gonna have to get a new one as well. Okay, well, let's continue removing the seat belts. First, I gotta remove the rear seats, and then the side panels, and then the seat belts. Now we could move on to this side, and same thing, it's locked. Pop this cover. And I usually like to put the bolts back in the same spot so I don't lose them. Okay, now we gotta remove the rear seats because they're in their way. Some paperwork. Gotta remove this. First you remove this cover right here. I need 2 hands for this. Close the seats again. Gotta pump this cover. Oh, came off flying towards you guys. I apologize for that. That was pretty wild. So now we could scoot the seats like this. Boom. Then same with this one. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And the seats are removed. I gotta remove those left and the right, and then pop this cover, and then we could pop this cover, then we could remove the panels. Okay, let's pop this cover now. And then same thing. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. There's a little clip right here. This panel's removed. So we gotta remove this one. Same thing. Just pop off. And I gotta wiggle, 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 wiggle. Boom. It comes off. Gotta wiggle everything pretty much around here. And that's it. Now we could pull this panel off. And same thing, you gotta wiggle, wiggle. more wiggle, then it should come off. And then obviously you gotta break a sweat. If you don't break a sweat, that means you don't work. Same thing, gotta wiggle my way around. Sometimes gotta pop this rubber piece to seal it. Wiggle. Couple of wires, and it's removed. So next we got to remove the seat belts. One bolt here, and then got to remove the rear seat belts as well, since we're doing a color change. And same thing right away, I'm gonna put this bolt back in there. Okay, now we move on to the lower one. Disconnect this plug first. Same thing, kind of gotta wiggle. And then there should be one more plug at the bottom once we remove it. One more, same thing, get something sharp, put it right here, and then wiggle. Obviously, if you got two hands, it will be a lot easier, but you gotta hold the camera, so multitask. But yeah, this one's removed. I'm gonna send this out. So now let's remove the back one. That's it, right side removed. Now we gotta repeat the same thing on the left side. Okay, same thing up here, little wiggle. Little wiggle up here. Come on. Wiggle. There it goes. Think gotta remove this clip. Pull this to the side. I gotta remove this piece. Same thing, wiggle. Kinda gotta start with the back and wiggle. that's removed. Thing very carefully. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Same thing with this one. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now let's remove the back one for the final, and we're done. Back here. Okay, I'm finished with the seat belts. Now we could send them out to L&D. Just took everything apart, front end and everything inside of the car as well. So we're waiting for the seat belts and we're waiting for parts. So once everything arrives, we'll start working on this bad boy. So for now, we could pull the car out and we wait. So for now, we're gonna end the video here. Stay tuned for part 2. Once we get all the parts, we'll continue working. So once again, big thank you for watching this video. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys enjoy this kind of content, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. До свидания! Big shout out to LNG Solution. Now check out those bad boys. Sheesh! Then same thing. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.